executing this race really, really well. You know, obviously they still have another 20K to go, but she doesn't look like she's going to falter at this stage.
So it looks like Cameron Wurf is heading for about an 8:05 finish time today. He's just come off the two bridges that go over the Hastings River. Now he's on Park Street. After Park Street, he'll go past Westport Park, which is the home of the transition area today. After that, he will be heading right up in toward Clarence Street, which is right near the finish line today. So not too far away from seeing Cameron Wurf coming in on to the finish carpet here, where he will be crowned the champion today. Now, age grouper now takes a little bit of a gap on our leader, and very well done to Cameron Wurf. He can slow down as much as he wants today now, because he knows he's got it in the bag. And I tell you what, he can answer all those questions now. Can I finish off a race? Yes, I can. And this has to be one of the most incredible moments for this young man, because now he is going to carry a wave of confidence going forward now in 2019, that he has now, you know, gone ahead as one of the good runners. But look at this. He's now starting to just having to slow down. The nutrition coming up a little bit here. So Cam just, you know, reduced to a little bit of a slow jog at the moment, just having some intestinal problems here. So a little bit of the, you know, nutrition just coming up there.
This is not what you want to see. There's, he's definitely having gastro issues there. I think we can all see that, and it's going to be really important that he gets those calories back in. He's 2 kilometers, maybe even less from the finish line, but he's, you know, there's nothing you can do in this situation. He, you know, his body is rejecting everything he's taking in, and this is tough to watch. You know, he's executed this so well. This is going to be a very, very tight finish, because we know that Tim Reed behind him is not giving an inch, and when you stop or you're reduced to a walk, suddenly those time gaps they tumble extremely. They
come down really quickly. But you know, Tim Reed has absolutely no idea what's happening with all the drama up front here. But Wurf now is just having a little bit of a problem with his nutrition. All he needs to do is just gather himself up, just get rid of the nutrition that doesn't want to be there at this time. Start running again, get to the aid station. Maybe some carbonation at this time is going to help Wurf.
You want some cola at this point, just to really settle your stomach and give you a bit of energy.
Exactly, and the carbonation might just mix things up. But Cameron seems to have contained himself and just slowed himself down to a walk. He did what he had to do, and now he looks like he's back into a rhythm again. So Cameron just having a little bit of an issue inside of the last 2 kilometres on the race course today. Looking a little bit pale now. He's just lost a little bit of nutrition out on course there, but looking okay as he gets himself back to his feet, back into his running stance, back into his posture. He's got that nice forward lean happening at the moment, but now you can see that his pace has picked up to where it was before. Cameron looks like he's in absolutely no distress right now after a little minor hiccup on the road just a moment ago.
Yeah, he's picked up exactly where he left off, and the aid stations do come very regularly. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's really set himself up. He's an all-round athlete. Sure, he's a little weaker on the swim, but he's come out and what he's done today is a world-class run. We saw him have a little struggle, but what was so great about that, he was straight back up and running at a good pace. So, and he was close to the finish line. So, whatever he's doing is working, and we can expect him to finish. He had a nice buffer for both the win and the course record today. So, I think he has had what you could call a good day.
He's had a brilliant day, and now we are anticipating him coming out into that finish line. Cameron Wurf is finishing off the job today, and what a job that he's done. In a great swim for him, a magnificent bike ride, and an even better run, and closing it all off in just over 8 hours and 6 minutes on the clock. Cameron Wurf from Australia does it, closing it out, winning the Ironman Australia in Port Macquarie for the very first time today, and I don't know if I'd be shaking that hand.
I know. I'm amazed. Did you see the energy coming down the finishing chute there? He is pumped. You would not know the struggle he had just 2 kilometers before that. Yeah, I'm sure he's spent. You know, he put it all out there today. A great win.
Yes, just explaining to one of our officials there that he's had a tough day. I got a sore stomach, but I've hung in there. There's Noel McMahon, one of our PR directors down there for Ironman Australia. Getting down there, going to have a chat with Pete Murray. We'll go down and listen on in to what they've got to say down here in just a few moments' time. But Cameron Wurf, what an incredible day today. Just doing his duties down there at the finish line, just holding out the finish tape for our media. Getting a couple of shots there. Cameron Wurf just taken on the crown today here in 2019. He's already got his spot for the World Championship, and that is going to be a race that we are all going to watch October 14. But today, he gave us something to really talk about all year long, and that is how he's closed the race off today. Going over there now. Beautiful hug for his lovely fiancée. Well done to Cameron Wurf. Laura Siddall now, on the other hand, she's out there just trying to get across that finish line for herself, but she has now about 15 kilometres to run. Cameron Wurf is now over that finish line. Great race for him, taking the race course record down to by just under 10 minutes today, and what a great race he's going to take away. And the memory of what he did today by smashing the record is going to be incredible. Going out there to thank his fans one more time, Cameron Wurf. A big round of applause for him for sure.
Yeah, it's great to see him acknowledging the crowd there and giving the high fives out. I don't think we're going to have too much of a wait before we see Tim Reed making his way down the finishing chute. And, you know, he's still got everything to fight for. You know, he's very close to that run course record. And, you know, yes, I think Tim Reed, of course, wanted to win, but he knows that he's got the Kona slot, because Cameron Wurf, as we've said, has already qualified for Kona, so it will roll down to second place.
8:06.44, and it comes down by, looks like 8 minutes in the race record time here. Marino van Hohenacker, 8:14 in 2018. Cameron Wurf swam 49 minutes and 10 seconds today. He biked a 4:22.53, which absolutely smashed the record and missed the run course record by only 3 minutes. He ran 2 hours, 50 minutes and 46 seconds for a total time today. Incredible, 8 hours, 6 minutes and 44 seconds. What a great day for Cameron Wurf, and he's going to hang on to this memory for quite a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we have Tim Reed finishing in second place. Big smile, acknowledging the crowd, giving out some high fives. So a great race from Tim Reed. I'm sure he's delighted, and you know, it's not like he'll be under the old course record as well, I think. You know, he had a great day. He just got beaten by the better athlete on the day.
Yes, he's gone under that course record as well. Timmy coming in just under 8 hours and 10 minutes today, so he's taken the record down by about 4 minutes as well. So there we go, Tim Reed and Cameron Wurf. Australia 1, Australia 2 at the Australian Ironman right here in Port Macquarie. Both athletes having ties to this wonderful place, especially Cameron Wurf, growing up here as a 3-year-old, learning how to swim, learning how to bike in this beautiful area, and running around like a madman as a 3-year-old. Well, you'd have to say that Port Macquarie are going to be very happy about what they've witnessed right here today in this beautiful town here in Port Macquarie. There goes Tim Reed over there with his family right now, just celebrating what a great second place that he's had.
Yeah, that's great to see all the family down there. You have to remember it's a long day for them too.
So he's taken down Tim Van Berkel's run course record of 2:47 to a 2:44.56 today, knocking off 2.5 minutes of Tim Van Berkel's run course record today. So Tim Reed bringing it home in 2:44.56 for a total time of 8:10.17 today. So great race for Tim Reed in second place. Surely he will be taking that second slot, you know, available. Well, the slot was available to Cam Wurf.
You sort of know you're capable. It's another thing to actually go out there and deliver. And you know, I didn't have the best swim, so I was on the back foot from the gun, and was able to get myself back into it on the bike. And then yeah, just went for it on the run. I guess as everyone saw, I kind of left it all out there and just came up a bit short, but I still held on to win, and it means the world to me. Kona's 5 months away, and a lot more confidence going into Kona now, knowing that I've won, my national Ironman. So I'm super excited.
Mate, pre-race you talked about the bike course, but was it more challenging than what you thought out there today?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the wind, changed things. It was quite a strong wind, which meant you had a good tail breeze home, but pretty solid headwind on the way out. And I made it pretty clear. I was here to, practice my run, and see where I was at with that. And I definitely ran a PB, so I guess it's no secret that I probably didn't go as hard as I normally would on the bike. But having said that, I still, pushed pretty solid, because at the end of the day, I wanted to win the race. So, it was a good, hard course, and very Australian, just honest. It was just on from the gun, and the Aussies, they can swim. So, I'm just wrapped. I'm wrapped. And what a crowd. I mean, I've never, ever had my name called out. I really felt like a home crowd. I went to school here. I went past where I used to live. I went past where I did little athletics. I went past the pool I learned to swim in, past where my old preschool was down here. And I think the coolest was seeing the McDonald's, on Saturdays when I'd get the encouragement award at soccer, Mum would take me there to get my free Happy Meal. And, I ran past that every day, just brought back so many great memories as a kid growing up here. So just couldn't have, my best win of my career.